It's a girl, Sofia, aka Sophie, back here on Sofia's Football Talk. We're here. Sorry for being a bit late. I ain't gonna hold you. It's just I'm mentally drained. I'm so tired. I am so tired of this club. Sometimes, like, Lord have mercy. At least on the bright side, Inter is leading 1-0 in the Milan derby, so at least one of my teams are doing well. But United, man, United. Just after having a very, frustrating, painful international break, I was just thinking, just maybe for once, we could maybe start, we're at home. When I did my prediction video yesterday in the preview, I was saying 2-1 that we were going to win. It's not going to be easy, but for sure, I was thinking, yeah, we'll definitely win. But no, that was not the case. I felt like we started off good in the first half, up until that goal that Brighton scored, and then I kind of became more and more into the game. But initially, when I did see the lineup, I was thinking, okay, I don't know. I'm not necessarily confident with that. Reguilon, that'll be interesting. Mufc dropped. Bruno on the right. Y'all know how I feel about Bruno on the right. I was thinking, nah. I was saying, maybe Palestra will start, but I won't be surprised if Bruno is on the right wing. I'll be annoyed by it, but I won't be surprised by any means. Definitely not. No. More than you believe, I will not be surprised if that's the case. But here we are. And I can hold you, even though I did say, okay, a little bit weird that Reguilon is starting. But to be honest, he might be, Rabbit, the fact that you say Reguilon's a scrub. No, not really. He actually played very well. He's actually he probably is one of the very good players that showed up for the entirety of as he played. I ain't gonna hold you. Reguilon played well for me. You know who I'm really disappointed in? Who I'm very like, this, for me, that's actually Sandro Martinez. Lead shot to Butcher. He hasn't been the same since the injury that he sustained. And then he came back, been shaky, man. This poor. For at least the first 2 goals, dang, the marking was not there, my G. Not good. Casemiro, brother, not good. Rashford, for the majority, at least in the first, he was doing a lot, but wasn't able to. It's annoying. It's more annoying because I generally felt like we did actually play well in the first half. But once, like I said, even though it came in the 20th, of course it was Danny Welbeck scoring, Danny Welbeck grew up, within the academy, played here years ago at Man United, went to Arsenal, okay? Hasn't maybe had the best of career, but still decent. Of course he comes here. Our home record is now finished. Done. It's been over a year since we last lost at home. That was the opening game of the Premier League season last season. And to who? Brighton. It's very apparent that Brighton for sure is our bogey team. Okay? And what makes matters even more, I would say worse, is the fact that they weren't even having like the best of the best in the squad. They still had some players missing. Estepina wasn't playing. And Ferguson wasn't starting. There were bare men not playing. But still, they managed to make us look like we were the home team in the second half. And that's shocking. The substitutions should have been done earlier. Today, Erik ten Hag, you got it wrong. I'm not gonna be. I do see in some big up to everybody that's here. I just right now. I just gonna have to have a rant before I, dive into the comments. I don't even know how long it'll be live for. I want to be able to catch a lot of the Milan derby as I'm doing right now. So I'm just mentally drained, people. I really am mentally drained. So I see some people in the comments. Give me 1 second, I have to cough. It's on mute. Take your roll. Take your roll. I completely forgot. Damn it. Very good. I see it. The sound is back. Damn, I had a really good. Oh, damn, that sucks. I was really spitting. Okay, we'll try this again. I don't know how long my audio was gone for, but hopefully it's. I believe it will be. Okay, you would actually. Okay. Damn it. I was really spitting. Sorry, people. We're back. We're back. Oh my god, I'm off it just in the same way as Man United is off it as well. People, I'm tired. Mentally, once again, physically, I'm drained. It's too much, man. There's so much stuff off the field issues. And now, like, all we wanted was just to see us get those 3 points, collect them. The stuff that we were banking on as Man United supporters is the fact that we are at home. And I need to talk about Onana as well. There was some saves, but like in the, at least 2 of the goals, brother could have saved. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all know how much I love, I actually really do like and rate Onana, for sure. And y'all know how much I love De Gea, okay? But he would have saved some of those shots. Let's, are we gonna keep it 100 or not gonna keep it 100? Some of those goals that we did concede, my guy Dave would have saved. Okay. So it's not good enough. Not the best game either. So it wasn't it. There's just a few that can keep their heads held up high. But other than that, we gotta fix this. Once again, I'm not gonna sit here and say, I think maybe this is the part that you guys missed when I was muted. But what I was saying was, I do see some people in the chat here saying that they're ten Hag out. And that's your prerogative. I'm not going to sit there and judge you. You do you. But me personally, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm ten Hag out. I'm not. I gave my fellow Norwegian, Ole Gunnar Solskjær, 3 years. He probably should have left after we lost the final of the Europa League. Should have went right there and then, but no, didn't. We gave him a long time. But this is just, it's tiring. You have to, of course, you can still back the manager, but I'm not going to sit here and say once again that I'm not concerned and that I don't, that I'm not going to criticize. I will be criticizing. We got it wrong today. Today, some of the choices was wrong. I ain't gonna lie, Hannibal coming in, scoring that goal, he was showing Sir Mendon, this is how you play. This is how you show up. Looked kind of, the fact that Casemiro had to be subbed out and you have a freaking teenager coming in for you, that's like, yo. And I love Casemiro. But he's being left to dry out here. My God. It would have been lovely to see Amrabat play. I felt like Eriksen has been looking good. So for me, he deserves to be playing. But maybe the case isn't necessarily bringing Eriksen out. Maybe the case is having Amrabat come in and help out at Casemiro. Put some of that pressure from Casemiro a little bit out, if that makes sense. It's frustrating. And now, this Saturday, right now, Inter, I just hope that you guys can win, please. Just please. 1-0 now, and you continue. But United, 3-1. We have to start over. The only thing that we had, like one of the big things that we had to hold on to was that home record. You know, unbeaten in over a year at home in the Prem. And we lost that again to that team we first, lost the opening game to. The last team that we lost to at home was Brighton. And once again, they didn't even have most of their, big team players. They had several players missing as well. Okay, we can't just sit there and only say like we had players missing. They also did. But still, they managed to outclass us, especially in that second half. It's not okay. People, I don't know. I'm tired. Saturday's ruined. It really is ruined. Liverpool won their game. I was really hoping and thinking, they were going to lose to Wolves. Nope. City, I don't even know what they won. They might have. Spurs won. We're the laughingstock. We're Drama FC. Keeping up with Carrington. Literally, Amazon probably should have had documentary on Man United. They missed out because the amount of juicy drama that is at Carrington right now, oh my God, y'all are missing out. You really are. Because this is going to be a long season. We're only 5 games in, and we still have a long way to go. You know what? The next game will be? Bayern away. And we already know about our away record. That ain't even good. So you're going to be peaking. I was watching most of Bayern's game yesterday against Bayern Leverkusen. It ended in 2-2. Whoa, he ain't going to be playing like Bayern Leverkusen. I was thinking we might leave here with something. But from how we play today, I don't know. I still believe that there will be, at some point, we have to turn it around because I remember how shit it was last season as well. But then we went, I remember the turning point maybe being the Liverpool game and us going on this unbeaten run for a while, right? Going on a freaking streak. Right now, hasn't been the best. We lost the game against Spurs. We lost against Arsenal. And we lost now at home against Brighton. Next game in the Prem is going to be Burnley. People, I don't know, man. It's so much. Like, all us fans are hoping for is just some type of stability, some type of hope, can we just have a little bit of an ounce of positivity? I just don't know. Palacio should have started in this game. What is he and Canacho and Bissaka going to do for the last few minutes? Like 5-6 minutes. What are they going to do? Nothing. Ten Hag, Uncle Eric, today you got it wrong. But I'm not one of those people that is saying I'm out because Raul asked me right here, are you still supporting Ten Hag? Yes, 100% I'm still supporting him. But I have my doubts. Of course I do. In terms of how it's a lot. But I believe, because if we're going to ask an honest question now, let's just say hypothetically right now we do sack him. What do we do? Who's going to come in and fix this? Once again, I've been saying this all along. As long as the Glazers are here as our owners, we won't be successful again. It doesn't really matter if we end up sacking a manager and whatnot. Well, what do? You have to start all over. How does that help anybody? Of course, you have to have questions being raised at some point. At some point, question has to be raised. Once we, if we keep continuing in this trajectory that is happening right now, and we keep dropping points, losing games, not performing well, then at some point, questions need to be asked. Okay, and you can still question right now, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm 10 out because I'm not. That would be false. That wouldn't be okay for me, where I'm at right now in this point. I'm not. I'm still backing him 100% because there's always been so much of a player FC, player power for many, many years at this club, and I'm tired of it. I really am tired of it 100%. So I want to still stand by him, but once again, I'm not going to sit here and support him blindly. Once again, today, Ten Hag, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. And we messed up once again in the transfer window. This board got to go. There's a lot. But tactically, we should have done better. When will Pelestri get a sniff? You're telling him you don't need to go on loan. Obviously, there's a reason why he didn't go on loan. You gave him some type of reassurance that he will have a role to play this season. And if that's not the case, if he's not going to have a role to play, then let him go. Let him go on loan and have somebody else get a sniff. Because what's the point of having Bruno play on that right wing? He ain't going to do anything on that right wing. Respectfully, better off in the midfield. We all know this. It ain't rocket science, people. Okay? It really isn't. And also, Wan-Bissaka once again getting dropped. I don't get why Wan-Bissaka was getting dropped. I actually felt like Dallo, to some extent, did deal with Mitoma here and there, but the second half, I was like, no. If you had Wan-Bissaka, he would be way more having that locked. And once again, I'm going to say this to those of you who didn't hear it at the back. Reguilon played well. Before kickoff, I was like, oh my God, I don't know about us seeing Reguilon start this. But he actually played well. And he was putting in some amazing crosses. But Hojlund was off. So he didn't have anybody to be there in the box. I'm tired. I am really tired of all of this. Now we're going to continue being the banter club. It's like when my whole adulthood has just been shit as the Man United supporter. The last time we won the league, I was 18, people. 10 years ago. 18. I'm 28, okay? I'm about to be 30 in less than a year and a half, okay? I'm too grown for this. Childhood. We ruined a lot of people's childhood. But at this point, a lot of us, adulthood is shit. And there's probably a whole generation at this point. Like, I work with kids. A lot of you guys know I work with kids. And the age group is basically from like 9 to like 12, 13 years old. So some of them have never seen Man United won the Prem. Or none of them actually, if you really think about it, haven't. But the age group that I work with, of the kids, they've never. God, their childhood has just been growing up and seeing Man United be a banter club. Are we going to continue to be a banter club for the next 10 years? I hope not. But something has to give. Something has to change. Because what we're doing right now, I'm tired. I read some of you guys' comments because I just And there's a lot of people comments. I'm not going to be able to go through everything, but I'll try to read as much as I can, okay? Big up to Nuances. Twalumba says the lineup, the tactics, the subs, OMG, Pleshry brought on in the last 10 minutes again when the game is dead. And Barrett Rashford, I don't even know where to begin. I hear you. United are in serious trouble with all the issues surrounding Voldemort number 2 and Maggie. Okay, says Sofia, we struggle against team that's good in position because Ten Hag style leave too much space in midfield that we were losing the game. I hear you. Bart says the reason the Zerbi is so good is because his club is extremely well run. Bart, I think you've probably said this before. That's the thing. With Brighton, the fact that Brighton were able to continue off of what Graham Potter has done and the people before them is because they have a well-run structure, a well-run system, a well-run club. Prior to, even before Graham Potter left, they already had the Zerbi as the option, as the replacement for Potter. Okay? And now once the Zerbi probably leaves, they already have somebody else to take on that baton. We don't. We running the club just based on the manager. We should have a proper sporting director. It should be run as a proper team, just like we had Mr. Alex Ferguson. We should have been able to move down in a proper way, but we've continued to make so many dumb mistakes year in, year out, and I'm tired of it. Exactly what Twalumba says. No manager would succeed under this football structure and ownership. Simple. So I can't sit here and just be and just be saying all of this is Ten Hag, yada yada. Because once again, if we sack Ten Hag, what do we do now? What's next? Who's gonna come in? Because then we're gonna be calling for that person's head as well. It's going to be a never-ending circle as long as we still have the Glazers and the board. That's the problem. And people say, yeah, but you can't be blame the Glazers. It's not Glazers' fault that Ten Hag lost today. It's people, look at the bigger picture. Today, of course, for this actual game, 100% you're saying, Ten Hag, today you got it wrong. This is on you. Okay, and I'm definitely intrigued to see, some of the quotes that I don't know after the press conference. Like, I need to see. My God, like Fabrizio Romano also just tweeted like Roberto De Zerbi became Brighton new head coach 364 days ago, not even 1 year. So tomorrow will be a year, and he's done an exceptional job. Why? Not just of him being an incredible coach and manager, but once again, like Tulumba says, it's about the structure, the ownership, and we ain't got that. We don't. It's simple. We really don't. And I'm tired. I really am tired. Pick up the sports, not Nathan. Do subscribe to the channel. He's been on here many times before. I'm so mentally drained, people. I really am. Says, man, we will miss DDG. Peter J says, big up Sofia. I tried to warn people. I called negative. Everything has been sus from the start. Signings, tactics, all wrong. It's peak now. That's your opinion. Amrabat would help the team a lot, provide balance, but with the right wing issues and fixture pile up, I'm afraid. Yeah. Rashford needs to wake up. It's looking like a long season. Bruno being captain just sums up our club at the moment. And this is my dad says, I believe it. I'm not walking on air. Okay. Derek Cross says, all we wanted was a manager who would give chance to youngsters. We are crying for that for years now. Yep. Ming is, sad emojis. I get it. Fan toxic positivity. Man United and Eric, they now deserve this. Jesus. Pick up the Sunshine FC. Do subscribe to her channel. Show her so long, says Sofia. What the heck was that game? Fam, I don't know. I do not know. Koala says, bring Ralph Ragnick back. we messed up with not having Ralph Ragnick within the as a consultant. We threw him under the bus. He didn't lie when he said an open heart surgery, people. Peter J says that's the point. Clear everyone out, including the Glazers. Exactly. Ragnick wasn't bad. In my opinion, Mourinho wasn't bad. I mean, let's be honest. When it comes to Mourinho, and I love Mourinho, but there was a lot of toxic energy there as well. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Hey. Sofia, do you see any improvement from last season with style of play and controlling games? I mean, we still have a long way to go when it comes to that. Jesus. I'm tired. I like Ange, but Spurs have a worse board than us. Loon, look what he's doing. I mean, first and foremost, I do think that's a little bit too premature to say, Ange, it's 5 games in. We can't sit here. You can maybe judge them more so once the season is done and say what Ange has done. We can't sit here and completely now, what should I say, compare Ange and then Ten Hag. Because we still did, I think sometimes people are forgetting what we did last season. Still, with all of the, we do have a lot of off-the-field issues as well. And we still managed to get third and get a cup. Of course, we want to progress and go forward. We don't want to go backwards. But the board is putting, the thing is, though, they're setting us up in a way for us to go backwards. And we should have had a sporting director to help out Ten Hag with some of the signings. Like, why did we get Mount? Doesn't make sense, even though he didn't play today. And I'm not trying to scapegoat him or anything like that, but should have gotten another midfielder, somebody that could have been a bit more useful now. And yeah, we should have gotten another striker to help out Hojlund, stuff like that, Reguilon was a fault for the first goal. That's his weakness, positional awareness. No, I felt that was actually, no, I disagree. That, for me, that was actually Lisandro Martinez. Oh, my heart couldn't take 10 more years of this. Yeah, exactly. Sunshine. Me neither. Oh, my God. Well, it's a 7-0. I live with a Liverpool fan. Oh, my God. I'm 30. This year, it's peak. 30, J? It is peak for a lot of us. Pick up the cap says Ten Hag is starting to get the things wrong. I'm telling you, even when our injuries come back, we're going to struggle this season. Next Premier League game, I want to see Garnacho, Hayden, and Pelestri in front line. Yeah, we can see something. It'll be interesting what we'll do in the game against Bayern. Next game is going to be an away game. It's going to be to Burnley. That's going to be at night, so all eyes are going to be on us. That's going to be an 8 p.m. kickoff. So in the UK, so that's going to be something that a lot of people will just be like, they're going to be having their popcorn, sipping on their drink and waiting for Man United to have another howler. It's mad. It really is. Gavin says Arsenal owners, Liverpool owners, Spurs owners, their fans want them out, but their managers still get the team to play good football. Ten Hag is out of his depth. To be honest, though, when it comes to, I feel like our owners are really bad, though. I don't think people sometimes be remembering the type of owners we have. Don't get it twisted. And FSG and all of that, yes, hey. But still, our owners are a liability. But I'm not going to, once again, we're not going to sit there and I'm just going to be like, oh, owners, great. Ten Hag got it wrong. Ten Hag got it wrong today. I'm not excusing anything, but I'm still not going to sit here and say I'm out. So nobody's going to change that opinion. I'm not Ten Hag out. I'm still Ten Hag in. I'm still trying to hope and believe that this will turn around. But it's frustrating. Kuma says the loss is everyone, the Glazers, the bosses, the players, Erik Ten Hag, and the fans too. Everyone. Everyone. Everyone can catch strays today. Everybody can get it. Everybody can get it today. It almost feels like it was inevitable at this point. Pick up the 20s, a story about today, Sofia. The fact that a Gunnar is basically feeling sorry for me, man. It's peak. What? Honey, look at what we're doing. Even my dad, who's also a Gooner, was like, ooh, Inter just scored. Yes! 2-0 Inter! Like it's at least Inter is doing well. Thank you, Inter. Thank you. Oh, people, I don't know. Get the likes up, by the way. I just realized I didn't even ask for it. But yeah, get the likes up. The more likes we get, the more we're able to push the video out there for more people to see. So feel free to do that, okay? And also feel free to join the SFT membership. Just another way to support the channel. Subscribe as well. We are on the road to 3K subscribers. So yeah. Quality Sancho and Hojlund would have cooked today. All the times Rashford should have passed. Dang, that's the thing with Rashford. And I felt like Rashford was actually looking very lively today. But then, there's still points where it's like, brother, just freaking pass the ball, for God's sake. Pass the freaking ball. It's frustrating, It really is. And at the end, you were like, yo. Oh, thank you, Inter, for not completely ruining my Saturday. Oh, I feel a little bit better. But yeah, it's going to be so peak looking at, other people's streams. People are going to be like, United are in the mud. We're shit. We are. Long season. Questions have to be raised. And we're going to be having a Champions League game on Wednesday. I'm planning to do like a type of Champions League stream, match preview-ish on Monday, talking about some of the big games. And that game, of course, will be addressed. Trying to see if I can have some guests on as well. So we'll see how that goes. But Lord, I am just, yeah. Tony says, smash the like. People support her. Good work. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. People do subscribe to Tony's channel. Show him some love. All right? Been on the channel before. So yeah. Koala says, Sofia, I never thought I would be saying this, but I want to talk about Norway. Oh my God. It's peak when a viewer is like, you know what? I want to talk about Norway. Imagine that. We just talked about Norway a few days ago. I've done streams about Norway. And now you want to talk about Norway? Maybe we should have another international break. Can we rewind? Can we start over? Can we just scrape this? Maybe this could be like an unofficial game, like a game that doesn't matter, and we'll start over. Yeah. Should we do that? We go back to international break, play some games, yada, yada, yada. And then we start over. Man United, Brighton, we start over. Okay, we fix that home record again. We start over. Oh, how wonderful if that was the case. But no, we can't do that. Sadly, we cannot do that. I don't even know what else is to mention. Once again, I said it. Sandro Martinez, we really should have gotten another center back in. Varane is out for I don't know how long, but yeah. I'm not going to sit there and just be complaining about the injuries and whatnot, but Lord, have mercy. It is a lot. Big up to football family. Hope you're well. Since Manchester United are cursed, we might as well be. At this point, we might be cursed. I don't know. Somebody put some juju. I should have my... Wait, 1 second. Okay. Here is my evil eye pendant. Here he is. Wait. There he is. Okay. So I'm just gonna have this here, here close by, just so that we can feel a little bit protected, because this ain't cute. This is not cute. Cap says, Sofia, do you think this board will sack Ten Hag? Because I don't see us winning. Because by the next Premier League game is Burnley at Turf Moor. Oof. Yeah, yo. I don't think so. I feel like the way, the fact that they're kind of backing in with the whole Sancho situation, I do feel like they probably will most likely have him still stay. But the more games we start to drop points and lose, the more bad performances we have, There might be a point where it'll be a little, but I personally don't think so. It has to really go like left. But right now we're like what? I don't know, we might be 12 now. We're down. We're down in the gutter. Shout to 7 Hog on the wheel, maybe continue forever. Get out of here, Schlots. Yeah, guys, we're gonna end it. This is, by the way, not a call-in show or anything like that. Just a match reaction where I just really wanted to vent in. Now I'm gonna watch the rest of the Milan derby, and hopefully that can help me out. Guys, I will be taking a break tomorrow, so there's not gonna be any type of content coming tomorrow, unless like something major happened with Man United. You never know. There's so much. You know what? After this, I'm not gonna be shocked that we're gonna be seeing any, dressing room leaks or stuff like that. More statements to be had. That will not surprise me. I'm just gonna double check if there's anything in terms of like, has there been any Ten Hag quotes? Let me double check here before I go. Keep getting the likes up, by the way, people. I don't see there's been anything. Yeah, you know what? We'll just once again we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but I'll end it at that. I'll be back on Monday trying to do like a type of Champions League stream on Monday. So other than that, you'll see me then. A great time wherever you are in the world. Thank you all so much for being here for the match reaction. I do feel better after venting and seeing Inter so far winning. So that's that. Have a great time. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.